What's going on, everybody? It's me, ZeldaWars98 here, and I am bringing you my next review for Team Eclipse, and this time it is Pokemon Colosseum. Once again, I'm running with the no script thing. I apologize if you do guys like the script, but again, I'm going with the no script. I kind of like it more, to be honest with you, and I guess I'll explain that maybe another time. I don't know. But anyway, getting with the review, I just have to say, the reason I really like Pokemon Colosseum is that it's a spin-off game, but it's not like the other Pokemon spin-off games. Like Snap and like Hey You Pikachu, they were really gimmicky, maybe not Stadium, but they were pretty gimmicky, and they were like really out there ideas. Like Troze is like is a puzzle game. It's nothing like the original game. And Rumble's nothing like the original game, maybe a little bit though, but it's like an action RPG. But Pokemon Colosseum takes Pokemon, the main series, and like gives it its own little twist, and I love that so much. Like, it doesn't take Pokemon and put it in this completely different genre like Pokemon Rumble or the Mystery Dungeon games, which I do like both of those, Mystery Dungeon and Troze. But Colosseum takes Pokemon and changes it just enough where you can't consider it a main series game, but if you wanted to, you probably could make a lot of arguments. Because you can catch Pokemon, you are limited to what you can catch, but you can catch Pokemon. You can have a full team of 6, and there is an evil team. Now, I can't remember the team off the top of my head, to be completely honest with you, but I can say that they are pretty goofy. They're just like Team Rocket, which I really like. They're more goofy. They're more like Team Rocket from the anime. From the games, Team Rocket's a more serious team, but from the anime, Team Rocket is this pretty goofy team. And this team tries to be serious, but a lot of their members, like Mirror B, I believe his name is, he's really goofy too. A lot of the characters are goofy, and they don't really take themselves too serious, even though they really try to in the game. You really do get this sense that, like I said, they're trying, but they can't quite do it. But they make a good villain team, which I really like too. There's Pokemon Centers, there's Pokemarts you can save on the PC, which you can't do in the regular Pokemon games, but it's not like the regular Pokemon games where you can save anywhere. You have to save in the Pokemon Centers. I really like that a lot. You have like a partner that you can actually lets you join your team. You can name her whatever you want, but I'm going to name her Misty because that's what I would always call her. And I am assuming a lot of people called her Misty too, simply because she reminds us a lot of Misty from the anime, appearance-wise mainly. Personality-wise, I don't remember too much, but I don't think they have too many similarities personality-wise. That's what I was trying to say. But we all called her Misty because she just looked like Misty, and come on, who doesn't love Misty? Come on, it's just common knowledge, really, at that point. So the story, I want to get to the story. The story is you're like this grunt from the team. I can't remember the name of the team. I'm so sorry. I should have done a little bit of research. But you're an ex-member of the team, and you steal the snag machine. What the snag machine does, I believe that's what it's called too. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, actually. You steal the snag machine, and it's something you put on your arm, and it transforms these Pokeballs into snag balls. So it turns any Pokeball, Great Ball, Master Ball, Ultra Ball, all those Pokeballs, and allows you to catch trainers' Pokemon. And the concept of Pokemon Colosseum is for you to run around and catch all the Shadow Pokemon. And what Shadow Pokemon are these Pokemon that trainers have, and they like change the Pokemon a bit, and they give them like a more shadowy appearance, and I believe they can't attack except for one move, and I forget the name of the move. But they can't attack except for that one move, and it's your job to find those trainers with those shadow Pokemon, catch them, purify them, and raise them back up. So you can catch like a Bayleaf and like purify the Bayleaf and like get a Meganium and keep it on your team, which I really like. It incorporates the whole catch them all, even though you can't catch every single Pokemon. It incorporates that idea, but gives it its own twist, which is what I was trying to say before. It takes all the stuff from Pokemon and gives it its own special flavoring to it that allows you to recognize what it's trying to do and appreciate that it's taking that and changing it up, which I really love. I wanted to combine like and love and like and say like Luke or whatever, but I really love Colosseum for that because, like I said, it's familiar territory while doing something new with it for maybe new players or someone who wants something new with the Pokemon series, which is what Colosseum nearly perfectly does. It nearly creates that Pokemon experience on the handheld, on the TV. It's nearly perfect. I'm flawed by it pretty much. To be honest with you, that is almost about it. But the one thing I do have to complain about Colosseum, and this is just because I'm not a big fan of the mechanic anyway overall, is double battles. I'm not a huge fan of double battles. I'm more of a single one-on-one battle kind of guy. I don't like double battles like at all. But Colosseum is all double battles. That is it. I get it was trying to be different and do stuff like that with the game and do double battles, but I'm not a huge fan of it because it's not like in maybe Ruby and Sapphire where you can do either single and doubles, and like in Black and White, single, doubles, or triples, you have an option. But no, in Colosseum, you have to do double battles, which I don't hate. I get why it was trying to do that, but at the same time, I don't like that it kind of makes you do double battles. I'm not the biggest fan of that, to be completely honest with you. I would have liked to have a bit more variety. But on the upside, you get Espeon and Umbreon, great duo. And I love the Pokemon variety. This obviously came after Ruby and Sapphire because there's like Zigzagoon, Whismur, a bunch of 3rd gen Pokemon, which is really nice. But it has like more of a 2nd gen kind of feeling to it because you get Espeon and Umbreon, and that's all the connections I could make at the right now. But I just kind of felt like it was more a 2nd gen-ish. But there's a lot of 3rd gen Pokemon there too. If you guys don't know, this is for the GameCube. I recommend this game just so much. If you're a huge Pokemon fan, I recommend it. It's so much fun to play. It's worth the money. If you haven't played it, I would totally recommend go finding it on eBay or something. Amazon probably has it. I recommend going somewhere. Try like finding, if you have like a local old school game store like I do, try finding it there. Like I totally support you doing that because it's such a good game. I'm trying to think just real quick anything else I could really talk about, and I don't think there is. That's really about it. Just that I just love this game so much. It's so much fun. It, like I said, takes Pokemon and changes it just enough where it's familiar but satisfying, really. It's just so much fun to play because it's like playing Ruby and Sapphire but on the big screen. It's very nice. It's a nice refreshment. I really want Colosseum 2 or some type of game for the Wii U that is like Colosseum because it's refreshing, and I don't want fucking Rumble because that is stupid. Anyway guys, that is about it for Pokemon Colosseum. I have to give it a 9 out of 10 to be completely honest with you. I honestly can't think of too many negative things to say about it. I said a lot of positive things. I pretty much repeated myself throughout this whole review of how I think it's really original in my opinion, and the only negative I could really think of, like I said, was that it's all double battles. Other than that, great game. Music's really good too. I forgot to mention that. I'm a huge music guy, like I said before. Love the music. Great music, great visuals, great gameplay, great content in the game. A lot of fun. Seriously, go buy it. Like I said, I have to give Colosseum a 9 out of 10. Go buy this game now.